I don't know how fun. I got excited. Oh my gosh. It is so good. People at home. More flavor, more comfort, more fun, more family, more joy, more color, and a little bit more spice. This is good mood comfort food. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen a more glorious crispy potato in your entire life? Because these are absolutely incredible. These are my crispy Parmesan garlic roasted potatoes. They take no time at all to make. They're the perfect holiday or everyday side dish, really, because they're so simple. I promise once you try these, you will be blown away. So let's get started and make these amazing crispy roasted potatoes. We are starting off with these baby gold potatoes. You wanna get potatoes that are pretty small because you're gonna have them fit in this 9 by 13 inch pan. We're gonna cut them in half lengthwise, and then you're gonna throw them into a bowl. What I love about this recipe is that it really is minimal effort. All you're doing here is cutting the potatoes, tossing them with some delicious spices, a little bit of butter, or you could use olive oil, and then that got close. And then all you're gonna do is bake them until they form this delicious crispy crust on the bottom that is just absolutely to die for. And we're pairing it all with this scrumptious whipped feta sauce and fresh herbs to really brighten up your holiday table. Now here's the thing, you don't have to serve this for the holidays. This is a great recipe for really any time of the year. It would be delicious with a roasted chicken or even a meatloaf. Now, depending on your pan size, they may not all fit in your pan, but that's totally okay. Don't worry too much about it. We might have to discard a few of these guys. Next up, got our potatoes here. We are gonna toss them with a little butter. Then we've got some garlic powder and a little bit of oregano. Ooh. Next up, we've got some salt to flavor the potatoes. Kosher salt always. I'm just gonna grab some tongs and give these a toss. All right, bring your pan over. What we're gonna do here is add some melted butter. You only need about 2 tablespoons. So this isn't a really heavy oil dish, but this just gives it enough to coat the bottom of the pan. Always and forever salted butter. You're gonna brush the butter all over the bottom of the pan. Then what you're gonna do is take some Parmesan cheese. This is not the Parmesan cheese that you grate. You are going to buy this pre-grated. So even in that green container, that's totally fine. That's what you want. That's gonna help the potatoes to get crispier. Trust me, I've tried both ways. Somehow the fine grated version that you buy in the refrigerated section or shelf stable is gonna make these the best crispy potatoes ever. You're gonna sprinkle this all over the bottom of the pan. Try to get it pretty evenly. And then you can use the back of your measuring cup to just kind of pat it down so that it's evenly coated. You don't want to spread it at all. No spreading. Naughty. You naughty people at home. Now take your potato and you're going to put it cut side down into the pan. I'm just gonna grab every single one and do that, and really push it into the Parmesan butter mixture. Now I feel like this is a dish that could work with other vegetables, maybe Brussels sprouts. I haven't tried it, but let me know if you do in the comments. And you could feel free to switch up your seasonings. If you want, you could use Italian seasoning, add a little paprika in here. These look great. We have a few left over, but I can't really stuff any more in. And we are going to bake these until they're nice and golden brown and crispy and beautiful. While the potatoes are cooking, I'm gonna show you how to make an easy whipped feta sauce. It's a whipped feta yogurt sauce, actually, and I love to put it on the bottom of a platter before I put the potatoes on because it just adds this nice creaminess. Every single potato you can dip in the feta sauce. It's so, so good. So you're gonna add some plain Greek yogurt into a little blender. I like to use the small handheld blender because it's cute. No, but it's just very convenient. I always like to use at least a 2% plain Greek yogurt, but non-fat will also work. Then we've got some feta. You can just crumble that in. The feta's gonna add a little salty, briny flavor to this. Give it a little zip. About a tablespoon of fresh squeezed lemon juice. You could also add in some lemon zest. Just bring a little more brightness to the sauce. That's good. And then I'm just gonna roughly chop a clove of garlic and add it in there. And a little bit of olive oil to help bring it together. Oh, also salt and pepper. Duh. We're gonna blend this up until it's nice and smooth and creamy. If at any point it's not getting creamy, you can add in a little bit of water or more olive oil. Yes, look at that silky, smooth creaminess. That is exactly what we want to see. So we're gonna put this in the fridge until we are ready to plate our potatoes, or you could double the batch, use it as a dip for carrots, any type of veggie. It is so, so good. Oh my gosh. It's sizzling, it's bubbling, it's nice and golden brown on the edges. We are gonna get ready to assemble. What I like to do is spoon this and spread it all along the bottom of a platter. Put it on the table and it feels a little fancy. Just kind of spread this out towards the edges. And you can reserve some extra for dipping the potatoes on the side for your guests. Now I like to take a flexible spatula turner and grab an oven mitt, and then you're gonna stick underneath the potatoes. You can start to pull up. Oh. Look at that. Oh gosh, look at this. Some magic crispiness. You're gonna flip the potatoes upside down when you put it on your platter. So beautiful and golden and crispy. You can pull them apart if you want. Oh my gosh, that crunch. So, so good. Next, what I like to do is add some fresh herbs. So I've got dill and parsley, and I'm gonna scatter this all over the tops of the potatoes. I really love fresh herbs. So pretty. Finally, we're gonna take some lemon zest and put it on top. I imagine making this for Thanksgiving. If you haven't planned your menu yet, put these on ASAP, or just a weeknight dinner when you need something a little bit fancy and fun to make. They're very simple, as you can see, and so delicious. And of course, they are bound to put you in a good mood. I'm going in. I don't know how fun. I got excited.